Mom tells me to go to bed. Nan sneaks me out of the house for late night IHOP runs. Nan's life is average.
Nana only got a 33 on the ACT. Her life's average.
When I awake each night to take my midnight break, Nano is consistently just finishing her homework. Nan's life is average.
I'm a senior at Duke, but Nan has more friends at the school than I do. Nan's life is average.
Nan worked at Vic and Angelo's for 9 months. She has $10 in her bank account. Nan's life is average.
But seriously, where did the money go?
Nan, by this time, I thought you'd be a supermodel, but I guess your life is just average.
Nan's eaten a peanut butter sandwich every day since she was 4. She's 18. Nan's life is average.
Actually, I make Nan a peanut butter sandwich every day for lunch, and I either find it in the car the next day or laying on the counter. So I guess Nan's life is average.
Yeah.
Okay, Nan, you are so self-confident at 6'1" that you're able to wear 5-inch heels. Nan's life is average.
Pretty sure Nan's femur is longer than mine.
Nan's life is average.
Nan's 12 feet more taller than me. Nan's life is average.
Nan hasn't left the house in anything but my clothes since I moved home. Nan's life is average.
Go. Oh. It took Nan 3 times to hit a golf ball. Nan's life is average.
Matt called me about 5 years ago to ask if they could make an iPod and name it after Nano. But Nan's life is average.
Nan was the first person to order milk at P.F. Chang's. Nan's life is average.
Nano, a lot of people wanted me to say things that weren't true, but I'm going to tell you one thing. If they didn't want to admit, you are the queen bee of this whole establishment, and don't let anyone tell you any different. And you are probably about average and everything else, but I'll talk to you later. Happy birthday.
We never have any Cracklin Oat Bran or pulp-free orange juice in my house because Nan always eats and drinks it all. Nan's life is average.
When Nan is out at sea and there's danger everywhere, she looks to the lady and the lady brings her home. Nan's life is average.
So we officially scared everyone at the Watts house because they heard creepy sounds, us sneaking in, but it's pretty awesome. Trapdoor. Much. Anyways, we should probably go. But we just wanted to say that this is how worth it the video was.
So Nan give me 5 hugs every day, but I'm pretty jealous because Lucky Luke get more than me. So yeah, I hope she's gonna do better the next time. Yeah, alright. Is average like 5?
Nan hates me! Nan's life is average! Art! Art!
Nan's sister snuck into the Wall's house to make this video. Nan's life is average.
My dad likes you better than me. Your life is average.
Seth Law is married. Nan's life is average.
Can I go? Oh. Nan never washes her basketball shorts. Nan's life is average.
So Mona and I snuck into the Wall's house just to capture some life is average.
Our life is average.
Our life is average.
Nano habla español. La vida de Nano es averaje.
Nan cleans worse than Ray and I. Nan's life is average.
All of Nan's best friends are either teachers at the Benjamin School or foreign. Nan's life is average.
Nan was in the pie eating contest at Windy Gap. Nan's life is average.
If Nan was on a desert island, these are the only 3 things she would need. Her life is average.
Nan slapped my forehead in 8th grade and she's still apologizing for it. Nan's life is average.
Nan has proven that you can love a boss as you do a father. Nan's life is average.
The times we slept over the Anderson's house, Nana was never there. Nana's life is average.
Nan's life is average. The times we've slept over the Anderson's house, Nana was never there. Nana's life is average. The times we've slept over the Anderson's house, Nana was never there. Nana's life is average. The times we've slept over the Anderson's house, Nana was never there. Nana's life is average. The times we've slept over the Anderson's house, Nana was never there. Nana's life is average. The times we've slept over the Anderson's house, Nana was never there. Nana's life is average. The times we've slept over the Anderson's house, Nana was never there. Nana's life is average. The times we've slept over the Anderson's house, Nana was never there. Nana's life is average. The times we've slept over the Anderson's house, Nana was never there. Nana's life is average. The times we've slept over the Anderson's house, Nana was never there. Nana's life is average. The ti
Hi, Nano. This is Mr. Garcia, your 47-year-old Facebook friend. Obviously, your life has got to need some improvement. If I'm one of your friends, definitely your life is average.
There were nights where I was sure I wouldn't see the morning sun, and there were days that seemed so dark I couldn't wait for night to come. I couldn't stand to think about how my life used to be, and how without a single warning it all slipped away from me. Like a fool, I thought that I could fight the shadows on my own. To the dark, I was no stranger. This was stronger than I'd known. And by the time I knew that I was in too deep, I'd gone too far. And the light that used to guide me had faded from my heart. And I found myself in places I thought I'd never go, surrounded by strangers. I was so far from home. And I don't know how you found me. All I know is I owe everything to you. Yes, I do. And I thank you for my heart, I thank you for my life, and I thank God for grace and mercy, and that you became my wife. I'm seeing for the first time the stars, the sun and moon, but they got nothing on the power of this love I have for you. And I thank you, I thank you. Now people say they'll stand beside you, they swear they'll never leave, but when the rain started falling, you know it only fell on me, and it was hard to keep believing.
Okay, can I start?
What do you say?
You're on. Oh, wait, we'll start it over.
Hang on, this is nice. Okay.
Oh, wait.
Time is
Nan Cleese.
Wake up in the morning feeling like P. Diddy.
Hey, what up,
Grab
girl?
my glasses, I'm out the door. I'm gonna hit this city.
Let's go.
Before I leave, brush my teeth with a bottle of Jack. Cause when I leave for the night, I ain't coming back. I'm talking pedicure on our toes, trying on all